Usually when I come to Disneyland, I'm focused on showing you guys all of the best food in the park, some of the best new eats, some of my favorite things to eat in the park. But today, we're changing things up a little bit. I am showing you guys the worst foods here at Disneyland. Just a few days ago, I asked you guys over on my Instagram story what the worst foods were here in Disneyland. I compiled a list of all the most voted for foods that you guys said were the worst here in Disneyland, and I'm gonna try them all and see if they're really that bad. Before we get this thing started, I wanna hear from you guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you think the worst food is here in Disneyland. Who knows? Maybe I'll be trying your least favorite today. Our first stop brings us into Tomorrowland, and I don't think any of you guys are gonna be surprised where we're headed. The pizza from Alien Pizza Planet was the unanimous #1 vote when I asked this question on my Instagram story. A lot of you guys have very strong opinions about the pizza here, comparing it to cardboard, amongst other things that are probably inappropriate to talk about. But you guys feel very strongly that this is the worst thing to eat in Disneyland, the pizza here, and I've never actually had it. I have had the Countdown Chicken Fusilli, which did get a couple of votes as well. I actually like that, so I'm not gonna cover it again, but the pizza I've never had, and I just hear horrible, horrible things, so we're starting with a bad one, that's for sure. As soon as you walk into Alien Pizza Planet, you are truly greeted with Chuck E. Cheese. That's pretty much what it smells like in there, at least from what I can remember. Obviously, I haven't been into a Chuck E. Cheese in quite a while, but I assume that this is also kind of what the pizza looks like there too. This is the mega pepperoni slice. It has celestial tomato sauce topped with mozzarella cheese and extra large slices of pepperoni for $8.99. Now, along with the pepperoni pizza, they also had just a plain cheese pizza slice, and then they always have like a specialty pizza here. I can't remember what it used to be, but currently what it is an artichoke and pesto pizza. I was gonna get that because it definitely sounds a lot better than just like plain pepperoni, but I figured I'd do what you guys want. You guys want me to try the pizza here. They always have the pepperoni and the cheese, so I figured I just had to get the basic one. All right, first bite of cardboard. That is pretty bad, I do have to say. You know how sometimes like just bad pizza kind of hits? This is not that kind of pizza. Domino's and Papa John's is definitely better. And if I'm coming here, I definitely would not recommend getting a slice of pizza. Not only does it not taste good, it's literally like $9 for a single slice of pizza. Nothing on the side, no drink, nothing. $9 for a slice of pizza. So yeah, I definitely agree with you guys. This is probably one of the worst things I've eaten in Disneyland, which is saying a lot because there are very few things that I've eaten here at Disneyland that I've deemed like really, really bad. Usually, like the stuff at Disneyland, if it's not great, it still tastes way better than anything we'd get over in Disney World. So usually I'm like pleasantly surprised by everything. But yeah, this is not one of those things. The crust is definitely giving cardboard. I'm not a big fan of the tomato sauce that they have on here either. It definitely tastes like a pizza that they just get in frozen. They are doing the green aliens dirty here at Pizza Planet. The aliens would not serve up this pizza, but I will admit, I am very hungry, so I've taken more bites than I probably should have. I actually landed from my flight early this morning, just a couple hours ago, like 2 hours ago, and we checked into our hotel and made our way over here. So I am very, very hungry. Also, I'm staying at the Grand Legacy this trip. One of my favorite hotels to stay at when I visit Disneyland. The best part, it is literally so close. I don't think you could possibly get closer to the parks than the Grand Legacy. The rooms are updated, they're clean. It's everything that you need in a hotel, and of course, the distance to the park is hands down the best part about staying at the Grand Legacy. So if you guys are looking for a recommendation for your trip to Disneyland, I highly recommend the Grand Legacy. We are not moving far for stop number 2 because actually the second highest recommended worst food at Disneyland is right next door to Pizza Planet at the Galactic Grill. A lot of you guys said that the worst thing you've eaten was the burger from here at Galactic Grill. I also had a couple of votes for the fries here at Disneyland, so I got them as well, but I've never had a burger from Galactic Grill either. So see if it's really that bad like you guys say. Galactic Grill is pretty much like the cosmic rays of Disneyland, which is pretty funny because last time I filmed a video trying all of the worst food in a park was trying all the worst food in Magic Kingdom, and someone told me to get the burger from Cosmic Rays. I tried it. It was my first time having a burger at Cosmic Rays in years, and I was like, this actually is not that bad. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So we'll see if the burger from here at Galactic Grill is gonna kind of give off the same thing as it did at Cosmic Rays. Maybe it's not as bad as everyone seems. This is the cheeseburger. It's an Angus beef patty with American cheese, lettuce, and house burger sauce, served with a choice of Cuties Mandarin or French fries for $13.29. All right, first burger ever at Disneyland. I never get like burgers, or I've never even had fries here at Disneyland because there's always just so many amazing foods that you don't need to get a burger or fries. So my first time ever having a burger and my first time that I'm ever gonna have fries here. Let's see how it is. Okay guys, don't hate me. I also don't think this is that bad. I mean, is it just a basic cheeseburger? Yes, but the burger patty itself has like a nice kind of crust on there, nice char grill, really good flavor. The American cheese is nice and melty. Now, I got it without the house burger sauce, and I'm not missing it at all, I don't think. Like, it's actually not a bad burger. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Now, let's see the fries. These are the same fries that they have at Disney World, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a Disney fry. Overall, I gotta say, I don't think Galactic Grill is as bad as you guys say it is. Now, with that being said, would I ever get this burger again? Probably not, and that's just like I said, because there's so many other amazing foods in the parks. Like, this is just a basic cheeseburger, but it's definitely not bad. It is not that bad. I expected way worse given all the comments I got about this, but gotta say I'm a fan. Now I'll tell you what I could really go for after that pizza and that cheeseburger, and that is a pineapple spear or even a pickle. I see them right over there, but that is not what we're in Adventureland for. We are actually here for something that you guys recommended from the Bengal Barbecue. Now, I am pretty shocked to see something from Bengal Barbecue actually make this list. I'm not sure if I've ever had anything that was bad from Bengal Barbecue. I usually love this place. The skewered meat is phenomenal, but you guys recommended I try the tiger tail, so first time, I'm gonna try it out. This is the tiger tail breadstick. It's a garlic, herb, and cheese breadstick that costs $4.79. And I'm kind of understanding why you guys are saying this is not good. It does look very dry. It does smell very much like the inside of Alien Pizza Planet, and there's no like dipping sauce for this, so let's give it a try. Oh man, that is definitely something. Definitely very dry, so thank God I got a cup of water. Yeah, not a fan of that one. I'd say you guys were spot on with that recommendation. Not only is the breadstick far too dry, I definitely don't think it has enough garlic or cheese flavor either, but yeah, maybe some like marinara sauce would make this a little better, maybe like an Alfredo dipping sauce, but without any dipping sauce, yeah. I wouldn't get this again. I will go as far as saying that tiger tail was even worse than the pizza at Pizza Planet. I don't know if anything that I tried today is going to be worse than that. I really did not enjoy it. And now I'm just chilling, enjoying the New Orleans Square vibes while we wait for our next pickup. And although it is so busy here today, I was able to secure a mobile order for, drumroll please, the chocolate chip cookies from Harbor Galley. Last time I was here, which was only like 3-4 weeks ago, I was not able to get the cookies. They were actually completely sold out. They didn't have any left in stock. Like, it's not like I just missed them for the day. They simply were not getting any more in stock. So this time I really lucked out. As soon as I landed in LA, I placed a mobile order at Harbor Galley for these chocolate chip cookies. They are like the newest viral craze. Everyone's going crazy for these chocolate chip cookies from Harbor Galley. And someone commented on my Instagram story saying that they were so overrated and one of the worst things they've eaten in Disneyland. And I'm pretty happy with that because, hey, that means I get to include the cookies in this video. So I'm not mad about it. Someone told me they were the worst thing they've eaten in Disneyland. So we're gonna see if they're right. How sweet it is to be back. Last time I was over here, I rope dropped Harbor Galley, stood in a line of like 10 people, and only to be told like a minute before opening that they actually did not have any cookies. So I am so pumped for this, guys. This is like the #1 thing that I wanted to try out of the whole trip. And I don't know, they might just be good warm cookies, but people think they're mediocre, people think they're overrated, according to my responses on Instagram. But a lot of people love them, I hear, so very excited to try these. These are the fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. We got this 6-pack and it costs $6.49. They also serve these in a 13-pack for $12.49. All right, the moment of truth with these cookies. I'm giving you guys my fully honest review because sometimes I don't believe some of these people out here eating these cookies, drooling over them and stuff. To me, they just look like Nestle Toll House cookies, but what I feel like the main draw is that they're served warm, and we gotta eat them while they're still warm. First cookie, first Harbor Galley cookie. Is it giving Nestle Toll House? Absolutely. But it is still delicious. The main draw is definitely that you're getting a warm cookie in Disneyland. They're good. They're really good. They're a little undercooked, but like still crispy on the outside. I mean, it's a good, perfectly baked cookie. Is it anything like beyond amazing? I don't think so, but that's just me. Maybe you guys love them. But yeah, they're good. Just not living up to the full hype. If you guys want to get your hands on these cookies, definitely make sure to place your mobile order early on. Just like, I want to say like maybe a week or two ago, they started doing mobile orders for the cookies. So make sure you get that mobile order in early if you want to get them. Otherwise, they sell out pretty much almost every day, I think. And yeah, the draw is definitely that it's just a warm cookie. I will have you know that there is a better warm cookie served over in Orlando at the parks over there. That's a Disney Springs Gideon's. The warm cookie there is obviously like so much better. This is totally just like frozen cookie dough. It's still good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just frozen cookie dough. All right, well that's gonna do it for all the snacks that we're gonna get here in Disneyland. Now I'm gonna head over to Disney California Adventure and try the snacks that you recommended as the worst over there. We have made our way over to DCA, and the only thing that is going to get me through this day is the blueberry pancake cold brew. This is a food and wine festival beverage here. And they had it last year. I absolutely loved it. And I'm very excited to have it again this year. It's still so good. I don't know what they put in this or what they do to this, but this is hands down one of the best like iced coffees I've ever had in my life. It is so good. If you're coming to DCA, you must try this. Obviously, this is not included with the like worst of Disneyland food video. This is the best of, if anything. But yeah, this is so good. I will be doing a full DCA food and wine video, but I just wanted to show you guys this because I needed it right now. It was a necessity to continue with this video. After that coffee, I am feeling refreshed and ready to conquer more of the worst foods here at Disneyland. We're gonna start off our time in DCA with a stop at Award Wieners. Someone let me know that there's a plant-based dish at Award Wieners that is one of the worst things they've eaten at Disneyland. This is the plant-based Philly dog. It's topped with mushrooms, grilled onions, and peppers, and dairy-free crema served on a toasted bun for $10.99. Okay, so I did get this without the crema. I didn't know how I felt about like a crema on a plant-based kind of sandwich with peppers and onions, so I got it without. But even like considering that it doesn't have that on it, the expectation versus reality, like this looks nothing like the photo. I don't know, I wasn't expecting this, and in the description it doesn't say whether there's like a plant-based hot dog or anything on it. It just says like peppers, onions, and mushrooms. So also I'm not really sure what makes this like Philly, because when I think of like a Philly cheesesteak or whatever, I think there has to be cheese on it. So whether it's like a plant-based cheese sauce or whatnot, I feel like there has to be some type of cheese to make this a Philly dog. Maybe it's just me, but I'm missing the cheese on this. I don't know what's going on. I will say the bread is really nice and toasty. We'll see how this tastes. It's an absolute no for me. Look at that, the plant-based dog in there. Now, I happen to love Impossible and like plant-based style, especially sausages. Over in Disney World, we actually have at Pizza Rizzo an Impossible sausage and pepper sandwich, and it's one of my favorite things to get in the whole park. This, however, is not it. The peppers and onions on there are nice, but it's the sausage. It's just like a soy mush. The bread is really dry. I thought it was going to be nice and maybe garlicky and toasty, but no. The sausage just absolutely kills it for me. I did get some mustard, so I'm going to try and put some of that on there and see if that helps it out a little bit, but right now, we're not looking too hot. Let's see if some mustard could save this. It's going to need a lot of mustard if there's going to be any type of saving. I mean, if you drown it in mustard like I just did, it becomes edible. But in my personal opinion, without drowning it in mustard, this is inedible. Vegans, I'm sorry that Disneyland had to do this to you. Go get something else. I wouldn't get this. I really don't like it. But at least we got some foam strip fries. The only redeeming quality of this dish. Official consensus, the tiger tail has been outdone by that plant-based Philly. I think that takes the number one spot as the worst thing I've eaten today. I couldn't get down more than a couple bites. That was really, really not good at all. But we're on to the next. We'll see if anything else can outdo that plant-based Philly. I highly doubt it. But then again, I said I highly doubt anything would be worse than the tiger tail, but they've outdone themselves, so we'll see. We have come over to Pixar Pier for our next stop, which is going to be at Senor Buzz Churros for the Caliente Churro. I refuse to believe that a Disneyland churro could really be that bad, but we are going to find out today. And, well, it looks like today is not the day that we find out if the Caliente Churro is that bad. I was actually kind of excited to try it because I've walked past this Senor Buzz churro cart so many times, never gotten a churro from here, so I was excited to try that one. But I'm going to just take your word on it and believe that it's not that great. They don't have it right now because I believe they have a specialty churro for the Food and Wine Festival. However, it's still on the menu. So I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, no Caliente Churro today. So I'm going to make this fun. I'm going to phone a friend for our final worst food. I'm going to phone a friend and we'll see what she says. I am going to give my friend Juliet a call. She's a Disneyland local, perfecting the magic, and I'm going to see what she tells me that the worst food, the Incredicoaster is so loud, here in Disneyland is, and we're going to get whatever she says. Let's give her a call. I didn't tell her what I was doing. I just told her I needed to give her a call. She's not answering. Oh.
I'm answering. I answered. Jesus Christ.
You answered. Okay, well, you're on the spot. Oh, whoa. You're getting recorded here. You better watch it.
No. Oh, no.
I'm recording you as we speak.
Right.
Okay, I have a question for you. You're going to help me with the last thing of my video. They were out of the Caliente Churro. They don't have it right now. So I needed to phone a friend and get your opinion on what the worst food in Disneyland, preferably DCA, is, since I'm already over here.
That's extremely specific. Oh, worst food in DCA.
It can be Disneyland, but I would prefer DCA.
Does the food from Food and Wine Festival count?
If you could think of anything that's not Food and Wine Festival, that would be great. Because I'm trying to do it like, things that people could get all the time.
That is so much criteria. Okay.
What do you got for me?
It's a lot of pressure. I really, really want to see you have the ick. I think I'd like to send you, miss, to Pim's Test Kitchen. And I think there's one. Normally, I love everything on the menu there. There is one particular item that I do.
I know what you're sending me for. That big ass wing.
I'm sending you the. I mean, it does. It may. What do you think it is, Kristen?
I think it's the big turkey leg wing.
Oh, it's the big turkey wing.
Oh, I knew it. Would you be surprised if I told you I also already had that, though?
Runner-up pick is the compound crustacean, which I do think that I'd also love to see you dig into there if you haven't had that yet.
So which one is worse, the turkey wing thing or the compound crustacean?
Frankly, I actually kind of stand the turkey wing, but I know you'd be more disgusted by it, which is really why I'm tempted.
I tried a bite of Nate's like a couple months ago when he got it, when it was a specialty menu item. Now it's like permanent.
It is permanent. It is part of the family. But no, actually, I want to see you honk into a whole shrimp head. So for that.
A whole shrimp head.
Yeah, just get right in there. Shelf it off.
All right, compound crustacean, here I come. Here we are, Pim's Test Kitchen, our final stop of the day. All right, let's do this thing. Final food of the day, the compound crustacean. This is a shrimp salad with iceberg and leaf lettuce, couscous, quinoa, tomatoes, olives, feta, red pepper, and citrus vinaigrette for $13.99. I think Juliet thought this was going to bother me a lot more than it actually does. The vinaigrette on it smells really nice. Also, aside from the two big shrimp with the heads on that there are also like smaller shrimp kind of mixed in with the quinoa and all the veggies and stuff. Let's just get right into this and eat one of the shrimp. They make it easy. They take the head off pretty much already for you. It's a pretty big shrimp. Not bad, also not the best. Let's get some of this salad here. Okay, so there's some nice big pieces of tomato on the bottom there. Nice and light. I love the citrus vinaigrette and the feta in here when you mix it with like the onion, the tomato, and the quinoa. Juliet thought this was going to bother me, and it's not. This is actually pretty good. But I do have to admit, while I am enjoying this probably isn't something that I would get again. I think Pim's has like way better options. I love the not so little chicken sandwich here, the pretzel. The other things are a little bit better, but this still is definitely not the worst thing I've had today. All right, well, with that, we have tried all of the worst food at Disneyland as voted by you guys. Let me know down below in the comments whether you agree or disagree with any of these food items. And again, let me know what you think the worst food at Disneyland is, because I definitely think I might have had it today in that plant-based Philly dog. Shout out to my Patreon subscribers, Angela, Ashley, Barbara, the Calcanes family, Catherine, Lindsay, Misty, Shelby, Adam and Jen, Ann, Brittany, Karis, Chelsea, Carol, Danielle, Marcel, Dante, Dustin and Nancy, Emily, Ethan, John Paul, Christina, Leah, Tori, Lisa, the Martell family, Michael, Pickle, the Latham Thomas family, Tracy, Wayne, Jermaine, Eric, the Weaver family, Janet and Gary, Stephen, Andrea, Jessica, and the Leibowitz family. And it's time for me to head back into Disneyland, meet some of my pals. We're going to watch the Magic Happens parade, my absolute favorite. And I'll see you guys for the next video, which is going to be me covering the Food and Wine Festival here in DCA. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to see it, and I'll see you then. Bye.